Oh, you're asking for everything?
Well, those are make offer. I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea either, but I'll take a look at it. I actually came to y'all sale last year, so.
Did you? Okay.
Yep, I bought your Harry Potter stuff last time.
Last year we said never ever again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, look at that. Okay, that goes.
Alright.
I bought a lot of random stuff from them last time, but I got a couple of these Harry Potter PC games. One of them was $1 and it sold for $120 on eBay. I also got this one for 50 cents and it sold for $25 free shipping. So when I saw their garage sale listing with all this Harry Potter stuff, I was like, I'm definitely coming back.
They've been open.
Most of them were open.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to look and count.
Huh?
I don't want to look and count.
It's kind of hard to hear there, but we're talking about those Lego boxes. Unfortunately, a lot of them have been open already, and I ended up looking up a lot of those later, and the prices that they were asking just really wasn't worth it, so I ended up passing on a lot of that stuff. So here I was actually scanning stuff on the eBay app, the little UPC codes, and I really wasn't finding a lot of information. Whenever that happens, I end up copying the title, and I do a manual search, and I also filter those sold, and I really didn't see a whole lot. They weren't selling for very much. So I ended up passing on those as well. And then I scored big time on a bunch of Atari stuff. Check this out.
Oh, you're asking for everything?
Well, those are make offer. I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea either, but I'll take a look at it.
Okay, yeah, and there's actually 2 systems in there, I think.
Okay.
I helped a friend clean out his house, and so he has had this stuff
For a long time,
a
huh?
long time.
Yeah.
He moved
cool,
here
yeah.
13 years ago and never unpacked him.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take a look at it and see.
So there was a bunch of loose manuals in here, and I didn't realize it at the time, but this actually made the deal a lot better in the end. There was also one game in there that ended up being worth a lot of money.
Oh, like so much to go through.
Do you remember how this goes together?
Yeah.
Alright. Probably don't take all this, but. What do you think about like $100 for the Atari stuff? Okay. I don't have time to really go through it all, but.
Just be more treasures.
Right. Yeah.
Oh man, Michael is so heavy. He's not. I'm just
All right.
smacking silly.
All right. I'm gonna keep looking around. I see you got some more stuff I want. So. Oh.
You know, when I just gotta get
One thing I like to buy is sealed VHS tapes. Now, they're not always going to be worth money. Majority of the time, they're not worth much at all. But there are some sealed out there that can sell for a lot of money, and I love the thrill of the hunt. I do buy some that are not sealed if they're good titles, and what I do with these is I rent a booth in an antique mall locally, and I sell these really well in there. Lately, what I've been doing is taking the ones that are selling for $15 or more and putting them on eBay, and then the rest I just put in my booth, and these actually did really good on. I got really excited when I found this Willow VHS sealed because I have a friend, Commonwealth Picker, that sold one of these sealed for $1,700. You'll have to stick around to see what this one's worth.
okay. Never mind, babe.
I asked Brandon.
Whoa. My belt got stuck.
Well, you
All
are
right.
finding all kinds of.
I know, man.
Am I gonna have to get out my 2-wheeler to help you carry everything to your car?
Oh no.
Another thing I like to buy and sell are these little handy cams. You have to be careful with these. I normally try to buy these when they're around $5 because if they don't work, you have to sell them for parts. And sometimes I end up buying new batteries for these, so you have to be careful. Make sure they're selling for a decent amount of money to make it worth it. Unfortunately, this one wasn't, so I passed. When you're checking sold history on electronics, it's always a good idea to see how many are selling for parts and how many are listed like that. The last thing you want to do is buy something that you have to sell for parts and then it just sits there and you spend all that time wasted on it. It's just not worth it. I also got this framed picture. It really wasn't worth much, but I think I can get around $20 for it in my booth.
All right, I think I'm ready.
You're ready? Okay. Let's see what damage we can do to you.
Right. See, I told him $100 for that. He said it's fine. And then, I don't know, a lot of these were, I mean, I don't know if you want to just come up with a number for that or...
How many do you think there is?
16, 17, 18,
think
19,
maybe
20.
15, is that too much?
20, probably 30 in there. So yeah, 15.
Okay.
Fine, yeah.
And the picture...
2.
Let's just make it 115 even.
Well, too much or too little.
Yeah,
20,
well,
40,
especially
60,
not-
81, 115. Yeah.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
As I was leaving the sale, there's a guy that walked up who buys a lot of video games. I'm glad I got there whenever I did because he definitely would have bought all those. Really quick before I break everything down, I just want to let y'all know I have some Thrifter Sifter t-shirts and corduroy hats now available in the link down in the comments. I actually did a short video on this recently and I sold a lot of this stuff since then. A lot of the VHS tapes I put in my booth already. I did sell this Ernest Saves Christmas one on eBay for $23. I've got a few others over here I'm going to list, like this ET sealed. I think I can get around $15 for this. Oh, this one's also going to go in my booth as well. Purple People Eater, $14. The sealed Toy Story 2, I think I can get around $15 for this on eBay. Unfortunately, the Willow Tree wasn't the one that's selling for a lot of money. His had a little logo at the top as well as a special watermark, I believe. Some VHS tapes will have like certain watermarks or promo stickers and it can make it worth more money. This one, I'm going to list it for around $25. I may only get like 20 bucks for it, but still pretty good. After going through all the VHS tapes, there was about $170 worth of movies in there, which is not bad at all for $15. Now, remember those manuals for the Atari game? I didn't realize that almost every game in there had a matching manual, and that really made the difference. I've only bought Atari games one time before, and they were all really cheap. They were like $1 to $3 a piece, so I was thinking some of these in the boxes may be worth something, and with the consoles and everything too, I just thought it was really cool. I thought it was worth taking a gamble on it, and it definitely paid out. There was also 4 Atari game organizers in there. I saw 2 locally to a friend for $40, and then I saw 2 more on eBay to the same buyer for $30 each. This is only the stuff right here that did not work, but I think I can still sell it for parts. There's also 2 consoles in there and they both work. This one I'm actually going to keep it for testing games, and this other one I'm going to sell. They're both worth around $65 each. Now, as far as all the loose games go with the manuals, there was about $580 worth of games in there. And I'm going to put up on the screen all the ones that I've already sold. The box games were definitely the best, and there's only around like 5 or 6 that really made it worth it. There was a total of about $1,300 worth of games in here. I actually just sold this one on eBay for, I think it was $70. But this Halloween one was definitely the best. It does have a little bit of box damage, but overall, really great condition. I think I can get around $700 to maybe even $900 because it's a very uncommon game to find. There is also a reproduction of this game. I think you can get around like $100 for it. This one is the original. The way to tell is normally the original will have these little grooves around the side, whereas the reproduction one doesn't. All right, here's the deal. If this works, you have to like and follow. And it works. Score!